Okay guys, I'm back. I told you guys if my camera turns off, just head on to the next part. Okay, so while I was off camera, I wanted to show you something just to get myself a little head start and to kind of experiment so I can show you guys what I was doing. We left off here. I went ahead and did these three little planets. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So we know how we created the little planet in the middle. So the next thing I do is I'm taking a Prismacolor pencil, and I'm gonna encircle it, this whole thing. You can watch me do this. You don't have to use a Prismacolor pencil. If you only have Crayola pencil, use a Crayola pencil. It'll probably work with damn crayon. What I'm doing right now. But if you're going to invest in any Prismacolor pencils and you don't want to buy a whole pack of them, I would go to like Hobby Lobby where they sell them singularly and get yourself a Prismacolor black and a Prismacolor white. You can do a lot with those two colors, especially with mixed media. Okay, now I'm using a Prismacolor white. And if you want to get yourself some Prismacolor pencils for a good price, you guys, Sam's Club has them for between $20 and $25, and you get like I think 36 pencils or 40 pencils. Something like that. You guys, it's a great deal. And you can do a lot with 36 or 40 pencils. I think it's like 36 pencils. So that's a great affordable way to get your pencils. And to get, and it's Prismacolor Premiers, not the student grade. And it's at Sam's Club. I thought they were only doing it for a little while. It's been there for a couple of years. So over the last couple of years, I picked up like 2 or 3 packs just in case. I thought it was just going to be a sale for a little while, but they carry them there. So, in the office section. So, if you don't know where they're at. I'm going to bring this black out just a little bit. Okay. So, that's what I'm doing there. And then, you know what, I'm going to erase the white a little bit here, because I kind of got it a little bit too white, if that makes sense. And, oh, pencil can be erased, if you don't know about that. Just want it a little bit more translucent, not so solid. There we go. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to take my liner brush, which I love. Get yourself a liner brush. I would get myself a liner brush and a brush that has a point on it. And you can buy the packs of brushes and get brushes like this. The liner brush you probably have to buy separately at like at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that. And hopefully you can get the ones that are 75% off at Hobby Lobby. Check your Hobby Lobby in the artist section and see if you can't find them for like $1.50, which is a great deal. Okay, so what I want to do here now is just take and put a bunch of little dots in here for little stars. You could also flick paint over this whole section and give yourself stars, which I'm going to do that too. But for right now, I'm going to make these. Okay, so that's just that like that for the little stars. Then I want to make a shooting star. So I'm going to do that by putting a dot down and then just take and go like that. Flick out. There you go. There's a shooting star. Then I want to do little small shooting stars. And that is a matter of, let me come in as close as I can come in. All right, that's as close as I can come in. That's a matter of 3 little flicks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and hopefully you guys are seeing this. 1, 2, 3. And it's not a matter of making it perfect. You want them to be imperfect. What shooting star is perfect? What mini star is perfect? They're never going to be perfect. Okay, and that's it. I do want to flick paint over this whole thing. So let's take my brush here with some white paint. Let me steal some white paint from over here. It's actually not the brush I want to flick with. Let me get the brush that I want to flick with. They have brushes that you can make, that you can flick with to make splatters. Tim Holtz has one. They were just clearancing out at Hobby Lobby. You can use that. Or just use any brush. You can use a paintbrush or a toothbrush. There's so many things you can do with flicking. Okay, so get it watery. And let's do a little flicking. Oh, you know what? Let me come back out a little bit. Not that much. Sorry, guys. God, my camera's driving me nuts. I want to come in as close as I can. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of flicking like that. And you know what? Let's just flick this whole little area right here, because I know I'm going to want... I'm flicking down here with this horse too. And we could flick here too. This whole little area needs some flicking. Down here, where the watch is down here, flick that too. Okay, don't believe me, there'll be more splashing of paint, making little stars. Probably this whole thing will be covered with them, but for right now, that's what we'll do. Okay. Nothing makes me happier than a bunch of flicks. Okay, I do want to show you that I did take, and with my finger and some black paint, and made little circles all in through here, on top of this horse. Because, and I might turn this horse into, I am going to turn it into a unicorn. Anyway, with just a little horn here, I'll turn it into a unicorn. And making, these are all going to be little planets, okay? Just like this one here, and this watch face here, it's going to be a big old planet down here. Are you guys seeing my finger? Yeah. Let me come out a little bit more. Okay, down here where this watch is, I put black paint in here too, and I threw some stars in there. Okay, so that's going to be a big planet there also. I want to show you guys something really quick, a quick little technique to make some mist or fog. Okay, take a baby wipe or a wet paper towel, your finger, like your index finger, and a little bit of paint, white paint. And I'm going to have to turn my book so I can do this. So hopefully I'm still in frame. And I'm going to show you how to just do some fog. Right up here at the top, I'm just going to take my finger and just make some fog. Okay? And it doesn't take very much paint. You want to use kind of as little bit of paint as you can. Okay? And let's make some fog at the top. And, then I want to take my finger again in another spot where there's no paint and kind of go over it a little bit without erasing it, just to make it even more transparent. Okay. Right there we could use a little bit more. Put some down like that. Perfect. And right there I want to take another, like I said, take it again. And kind of go over what you just did. Take some of the paint back off so that it looks kind of, you want it to look kind of see-through-y, is what I'm trying to say. You want to be able to see through the paint, not have it too solid. And that's what will make it look like some mist or some fog. Like some fog came through. So doesn't that look cool, you guys? I think it's a cool little effect. Okay, and it's quick. Okay, quick and easy. What do I want to work on next? I want to throw some water in on things, okay? So let's do that. Again, my white paint. White paint and black paint is a lot of things you're going to use in this whole thing. It's a lot of white and black paint. Okay. I want to dribble some water. There's going to be water dribbled all over all of this. But up here at the top, you're going to see like all this here. I want to start dripping some water from there. Water or snow, whichever. So, make sure I'm still in frame if I do that. Yeah. So I'm going to put a little water line in through here, and you want to do this kind of messy. So let your brush just kind of move itself. And start dripping some water. And I'm using the liner brush. And then I like to put another drip and then not go as anywhere near as long as the other one. Because, you know, water's not going to be even. And kind of have that one go there. And this one I'm going to have go really long. Drip it down all through there. And we're going to go all the way across here. And the more imperfect with this, the better. Okay. Just have a little drip there. A big old drip here. Now you guys see why I'm absolutely in love with a liner brush. You can do so much with a liner brush. So much. Love me a liner brush. This one we're going to have the drip go all the way down. The only rule that I have for myself for water or snow is as it gets down further, make the line get thinner. You know, it's not going to be thick as it ends up. It's going to, in real life, get thinner as it goes down. So. And we're going right over the fog, which I think looks really cool. Okay. And we'll do, hopefully I'm still in frame. I need to look and see. Okay. Yeah, still in frame easily. Let's bring the book over a little bit, like right there. That's it's looking really, really cool. And we're going to bring this all the way across. Make sure you guys are seeing over here. We're going to bring this all the way across. Bring it all the way across here too. So if you go right over the fog, it looks like the fog is behind, right? So that looks cool too. Okay. Drip a little bit of water right here. It's about time for a big drip. So let's drip that all the way. Let's drip that all the way down into here. Put a little one in. So you can do this anywhere. You can do this, like if you have a little castle and a bunch of windows or the roof, you can do it there. You can do this everywhere. And it looks so cool, you guys, I think. And as you guys see this, you're gonna see water dripping everywhere. And take it right down at this clock, into this little world right here. Okay. Back, let's just take it right down, right through it, right into this horse down here. Right into that planet. Cool. Okay. That looks cool. Okay, so that shows you how to do some drips of water and snow. And these are more like drips of water. If you want to have it snow, make your V here a little bit bigger and then make it thicker up here. Thicker, thick, thick, and then it gets thinner as it goes to the bottom. So just make it thicker if you want to make it look like snow. Here I want to make it look more like water. So that looks cool. Okay. What else do we want to work on? Okay. In through here, I wanted to work on here, inside of here. Let me show you. How much time do we have? Okay. See if we can come in a little closer. I want to work right in here. Okay. There's a bunch of stars in here. With my liner brush and my white paint, I want to put some shooting stars right in this doorway right here. For one, this is a perfect place for a shooting star right here. So we're going to do a shooting star. Perfect. Now look how cool that looks. That's a shooting star right over water drips, right over the fog. I think that looks cool. And then let's just throw in some of the smaller shooting stars. 1, 2, 3. And we already made the smaller stars by just flicking the paint. And we got smaller stars already going. Right? You know what else we're going to throw here? We're going to throw some lightning in. Let's throw another shooting star here. And don't be afraid if you mess up. For one, really look at it and see if it's a mess up, because it might look great. But if you feel like you've messed up, because we put the matte medium on there, on top of everything, no major. You'll be able to wipe it off with a baby wipe or wet paper towel. So there's no mess ups. Let's put another shooting star right here. And then some lightning we can do. Let me just get my brush here. This is how we can work some lightning. You can put the lightning in the sky too. But I'm going to take this lightning and I'm going to come from here. Just squiggle my brush like this. Right over. Like that. Still using my liner brush. And then I'm going to take it from here. Oh, don't have too much paint on your damn brush, which I had. And I'm going to take some here and go right into this clock. There we go. There's some lightning. Isn't that just super simple, you guys? Simple, simple, simple. Okay. Then, inside of all these little windows right here, I just want to do some more little stars, little shooting stars, small little shooting stars. Like right into here, let's just do some little small shooting stars. Maybe we'll do a big shooting star right here, kind of coming out. Okay, hopefully you guys are seeing that. Yeah, you guys can see it. I'm going to come in a little closer on that. Let's do a shooting star right there. There we go. And I'm being kind of messy about it. And actually, the messier you are about it, just the more natural it's all going to look. Don't try to make everything so perfect, because stars aren't perfect. Okay, we'll do another shooting star right there. Look out. Like that shooting star right there, it really is like, looks like it's fizzled out almost, but cool. All right. Now that one I don't like. I feel like that's just way too big. So since it's matte medium, look at this. We can just wipe it right up. Isn't that cool, guys? Okay, I like the way it is without having any more of stars on there. I think that looks good. Okay, so look how cool that whole thing looks right there. I think that looks fabulous. Here, I want to put a bunch more stars on this clock, on this face, watch face. And I already have some stars on there, but I want to put a few more. And let's put some shooting stars on here. Check my camera, make sure you guys are seeing what I'm doing. There we go. Look at my camera and see, make sure I'm in frame for you guys to see what I'm doing. No, I'm not. Okay. There we go. I'm working on right here. So sorry you guys couldn't see that for a second. I just added a few more stars on here by just making little dots like this. And now I'm putting some, the small shooting stars, the 3 flick outs, here and there. And let's put some big shooting stars flicking out from here. One big there, out. Okay. And I'm not liking that one, so let's back it up. Okay. And let's try that again. There we go. I like that better. One. We get a little shooting star here. Bam. Okay. What else do we want to use? Oh, I know something else I want to show you guys. And let me check out my time situation. We're at 21 minutes. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So right over here, let's go out. Okay. Right over here, I want to show you guys how you can make some beams of light come out like this and like this. Okay, you need a ruler, which thank God I have one in my room. And just from the center of this watch, we want to make some little watch hands. Okay? And just make them with this white pencil. Cool, huh? Bam. Isn't that cool? In fact, we can make them a little bit longer. I think I want to have it longer. This watch hand here. Either a watch hand or like little beams of light. Yeah, that looks cool. And you know what? I like it. It's just going to go all the way down. And you just use your pencil. See why I said it's really worth it to go ahead and buy yourself one of these Prismacolor pencils? But, you know, you can still get a really nice effect if you use a Crayola pencil. But there's other things you can do with these pencils. So I would spend the $1.75 or $2 and get that. Okay. So that's another little cool thing to do there. What else do I want to do? Well, there's lots I want to do, but there's things I want to show you guys. Oh, I want to put some water down here at the bottom. Let me show you guys how to do some water. We've only got a couple more minutes. So let's take and put some water down here. You just do this with your finger. Okay. And you guys, we will do a part 3 on this. So, in fact, I don't like how this is looking with the water, with my finger. I'm going to show you with the brush. And remember that there's always more than one. Remember one thing, you can always wipe everything off. And number 2, remember there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Just because you guys see me do a certain way doesn't mean you can't do it another way. You guys are going to discover, if you start doing this kind of work, you're going to start discovering all different kinds of techniques and seeing different things. When you might see like, oh, look at that little cave I can create right there. So you're going to see all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to throw in some water down here. Okay. I'm going to throw some water down here. Make sure you guys are seeing down here. You're not. Rearrange my camera situation. Okay, I just threw some water in right here. So take your wet paint. I use kind of a scruffy stipper brush to make the water. And we're just going to bring the water in like this.